Every week I do what I call intentional hour, where I take 1 hour on a Sunday to prep my breakfast, my lunches for the next 4 days, to take the time, effort, thought, stress, decision out of my already hectic weekdays and just keep my nutrition as easy as possible, and that's how I find I stay consistent with it. So on the menu this week for breakfast we're having Snickers baked oats, which I am buzzing for, and salt and pepper chicken bagels with a curry mayo. It sounds to me like a fab week of food, so I'm excited. So we're starting off with lunches. So for 4 portions, taking 600 grams of chicken, and I'm going to season it with half a packet. I found this salt and pepper chicken seasoning from Coleman, so I thought I'd try that out. So I'm going to use half a packet of the seasoning, pour it over the chicken, mix it all together, make sure it's all nice and kosher, and then pop that into the air fryer for 18 minutes at 200 degrees. While the chicken's cooking, we're going to make a start on breakfast. So we're going to start off by mashing up 2 bananas. Ideally, I would like them riper than this because then they mash up easier, but this is fine. So mash up 2 bananas. If you don't like bananas, which is apparently very common, then you can use 1 egg instead. Just mash those up in a bowl to start off. Bananas all mashed up, so now I'm going to go in with 200 grams of oats. I love the warm flaked oats, but honestly, any rolled oats are absolutely fine. So go in with 200 grams of oats. Then in with 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Chia seeds are fab for adding in omega-3s, healthy fats, so really good, really handy. You don't taste them, but they just add in so much. So 3 tablespoons of those. Then for the Snickers, we're going to go in with a chocolate base today. So using the chocolate brownie protein powder from My Protein. Honestly, if you have not tried chocolate brownie from this, it is so good. Even my bowl of oats I make in the morning, it's actually unreal. You will feel like you're having like chocolate brownie batter when you have a bowl of oats. Oh, it's so good. So I'm going to go in with 100 grams of the protein powder for 4 portions. Scoop is usually between 25 to 30 grams, so it's usually between 3 and 4. Then if I'm doing a chocolate base, I will always add in a tablespoon of cocoa powder, so you don't need much of it. A tablespoon, like a heaped tablespoon of cocoa powder, but it just makes it so much more chocolatey. Oh, it's delicious, so game changer. A heaped tablespoon of cocoa powder. Tablespoon of baking powder. 300 mils of semi-skimmed milk, and then you literally just finish it off with 100 grams of Greek yogurt. That is what I love about the baked oats recipe, because see, once you have like your baking powder, your protein powder, you can literally just make such variations of it each and every week, just slightly change up the toppings, and it keeps it fun, keeps it enjoyable, keeps it interesting. But you literally just bung all the ingredients into a bowl in 5 minutes or less, pop it into the oven, and that's it, done. And it's literally like having cake for breakfast. It's unreal. They keep great in the fridge for the full 4 days. You just heat them up for 60 seconds in the morning you want them. So tasty, so filling, so satisfying. But honestly, bung it all in a bowl, less than 5 minutes, throw it into the oven. It's so easy. I can't stress this enough to everyone. I never get sick of it. It's literally like having cake for breakfast, but so tasty, so filling, so satisfying, so easy to throw together. If you have not tried baked oats already and you can't tell, get on them because they are incredible. So good. And then you literally just mix it all together for a minute until it fully combines. And that is your base good to go. Then you're going to get yourself an oven dish. Make sure it is lined with baking paper. This makes all the difference. It just means that it will come out so easy at the end and it won't stick to the sides. So get yourself a lined dish. This is your lovely, delish, chocolatey mixture, and just pour that in. It really is as easy as that. Now, what I would say is if you try these, or if you have tried these, and a couple of things, if you find that they cook really quickly on the outside, or they burn on the outside but it's still not cooked in the middle, well then what I would say is your dish is too small. So you're probably using a dish that's too short and it's deep. So if it's short and deep, then it's going to take the middle longer to cook, but the outsides will cook and burn before the middle's cooked. So what I would say is if that's happened, you try using a longer dish that's more shallow so that it can spread out further, have a wider surface area so it cooks more evenly. So use a longer, shallower dish, or try and bring the temperature down in your oven, or put it on the middle shelf instead of the top shelf. Or if it's dry, cook it for slightly longer, or add in slightly more milk, or the main things I would say. And now to finish off the Snickers baked oats, I'm going to drizzle 40 grams of peanut butter across the top. I love the Meridian peanut butter because it's all peanuts, so there's no palm oils or anything like that, but also it's runnier, so it's easy to drizzle. I used to have the drizzle, the whole earth drizzle, but I cannot find it anywhere anymore. So this is what I'm loving currently because it's runnier, so it's able to drizzle, which is great. So I'm just going to drizzle 40 grams of peanut butter along the top. That is our Snickers baked oats ready to go in the oven. I also use crunchy peanut butter, so you actually have like the nuts in there to give it that Snickersy taste. Unreal. While the chicken is cooking and the baked oats are cooking, I am going to toast 4 bagels. So toasting the bagels keeps them fresh for the full 4 days. I get so many questions like, do they not go soggy? Do they not go weird if they've been toasted? Honestly, they don't. Especially bagels, they stay so good. They don't go soggy, they don't go stale, they stay perfect, honestly. So toasting them just seems to make them stay fresh. So toast that while everything's cooking. Honestly, I say this to everyone, the key to being an intentional hour and not an intentional 3 hours is to do things simultaneously. So again, chicken's cooking, baked oats are cooking, bagels are toasting. While they're toasting, I'm going to cut up 1 pepper and spring onions, around 25 grams of spring onions, so it's all ready to go when the chicken's cooked. Pepper and spring onion chopped up. Now the chicken is cooked, so I'm just going to take it out of the air fryer and shred it up using 2 forks. I say this to everyone. It's so quick and handy to be able to just throw the chicken fillets in whole the air fryer and then shred it up afterwards, because they literally just fall apart after it's cooked. And I find this just gives the best consistency because it gives a little crisp on the outside, but then it keeps it lovely and moist on the inside. Sorry to say that word, but it does. So you literally shred these apart with 2 forks and it's as easy as that. Do you know what? This actually smells incredible. I say to people all the time, see those wee sachets? They are the handiest things ever, and you surprise yourself. See when you go and look at all the different things there are, it's great for giving you some inspiration and some new ideas. Because people always ask me, how do you think of new things? Sometimes it's just about going in to the place. So usually I do click and collect for my groceries as well, because again, that just saves so much time. It means I can do it like on my Saturday night when we're just sitting or chilling or during the day. It literally takes me 5-10 minutes, and then I just go pick it up in the morning, and it takes all the time, effort, energy, stress out of going into the shop, going around, being busy, all that type of thing. So it makes it so much quicker and handier. But sometimes it is great to go into the shop and actually have a look around to take some inspiration and get ideas. So that's what I did yesterday, and I found this. Chicken all shredded, as easy as that. Peppers and onions cut. So now we're just going to assemble it all in a bowl. So I'm going to throw it into a bowl. Baked oats are still cooking away. That's how quick and handy this is. So all that into a bowl. Then we're going to go in with a tablespoon of curry powder. I'm using the medium one. You can also use mild, obviously, if you really don't like spice. I wouldn't say the medium is over spicy. So a tablespoon of medium curry powder. And then I'm actually going to go in with some Greek yogurt. Now, honestly, we've been loving like the 5% 10% fat Greek yogurt, but we can't find it anywhere at the minute. So this was the only one that was available. So I'm going to go in with about 80 grams of Greek yogurt, and then literally just going to mix it all together. My thought process behind this is you would have like salt and pepper chicken, or we would have like salt and pepper chicken with curry sauce. So I'm thinking with like a wee curry Greek yogurt sauce, it'll be delish. It's smelling unreal. No, please, and just like that, that is your mixture ready to go, and this smells incredible. Just to assemble now. So just gonna grab 4 bits of tin foil and lay them out on the counter. Lay out the 4 toasted bagels, 1 on each. Handful of rocket on each, just to bring in some more colour. And then you're just going to split your chicken mixture between the 4. I always say to use either spinach or rocket as your base, because you're making these for like 4 days. I typically find like lettuce or iceberg lettuce releases more water, so it can go soggy, whereas spinach and rocket doesn't release the same water, so it doesn't go soggy. So that's why I always use those when I'm prepping for kind of up to 4 days. So then literally just split your chicken mixture between the 4. Top on the bagels. That's your loaded salt and pepper chicken curry sauce bagels. Just wrap them up in tin foil. They will keep great in the fridge for up to 4 days. I just take them out on the day that I want them and eat them cold. They are so tasty, so filling, so satisfying. I usually put like a wee protein yogurt alongside it. Perfect on the go lunch. Sorry, look at that. Look at that. How good those look. Honestly, jam-packed, packed with protein, packed with colour, carbohydrates for energy. So easy, so tasty, so filling. You can have on the go. I'm excited. Just like that, 4 lunches ready to go. So handy. So again, something I say to everyone is to make sure that you're not also spending an hour but then spending ages cleaning. So the baked oats are still just finishing off. Literally, that's how quick this has been. So they're just finishing off. So while they're finishing off, I have just thrown everything in the sink. I'm just going to load the dishwasher, and that will be the cleaning up done too. Ready! These smell class. Don't judge me. I am literally using a half sip to take that out because I can't find our oven gloves anywhere. But these smell absolutely incredible. So I'm actually going to take them out straight away. See how they literally just lift out? It's so easy. Didn't stick. So I'm just going to lift those out so they stop cooking, because I think if they stay in that, they keep cooking, and sometimes that can dry them out as well. So I take them out as soon as they come out and just let those cool down now for like 5-10 minutes. Then I'll cut them into 4. Wrap each one up in tin foil, and again they keep great in the fridge for the full 4 days. I just take them out in the morning that I want them. Take them out of the tin foil, put them on a plate, heat them out in the microwave for 60 seconds. I put like the wee Lindal Kvarg protein yogurts with it, or any sort of wee protein yogurt. I like a wee vanilla one or like a white chocolate one. I'll put a dollop of that alongside it, and honestly, it is like having cake for breakfast. So filling, so satisfying, so tasty. And as I say, you can just tweak the flavour of the protein powder, or you can tweak the toppings, and it just keeps it different, keeps it interesting, but it's the same kind of base recipe each week. I love it. Okay, another 4 bits of tin foil that has now cooled. I have chopped it up. I'm so excited for these. They smell absolutely incredible. So again, just gonna wrap them up in tin foil. These will keep great in the fridge for up to 4 days. That'll be then good to go. Just like that, intentional hour complete, kitchen tidied up. Genuinely, it doesn't need to take ages, it doesn't need to be hard, and your food doesn't need to be boring. You can set yourself up, take all that time, effort, thought, stress, decision out. You're already busy days in an hour on a Sunday. I know sometimes you don't feel like it, but you honestly always feel so much better for getting it done. So try the recipes, let me know what you think, and I'll keep these coming.